It's the lecture hall. Lecture hall. I'm with you now, Tig. I'm with you now. This for all of y'all.
Oh yeah.
All of y'all. Where we at? Where we at? Lecture hall. Lecture hall. Who it for? Who it for? This for all of y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All of y'all. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Lecture Hall, y'all. If you looking through that screen at the video, you'll see there's been some changes in the building.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, we filled with two right there on your video screen, and this is your captain speaking. I'm gonna take you through a quick tour right here. You know, we got little upgrades here. Got the new board. Got the new logos. We got got my cup.
Christmas has been good.
Delicious. Christmas has been delicious, right? So, but also we're gonna start off with a call in too, and we're gonna let y'all know what's going on. So right across from me, got my man Marshall.
2020 McFadden. That's how it's going down, baby. Just like that.
2020 McFadden. And there's nobody in the middle of us. There is a voice just hovering over in the background though, and that's our man Richie.
I'm in the universe.
Williams.
He a little rusty, y'all. Hey, work with him. He a little rusty. Work with him.
So I'm gonna turn him up a little bit for y'all.
Yeah, it's a new year.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Merry New Year. Merry New Year.
Merry New Year.
Yeah, Rich is fresh off the truck. You know what I'm saying? So we all entrepreneurs here. Not only on our primary jobs, but we also have something we're always working on, trying to find new ways to feed our family. And I'm hoping this podcast with this platform, we can pass down those skills and tactics to y'all too. Some of y'all that's looking to get into business on your own. But right now, we're just going to get into what's going on in the world today. You know what I mean?
Before we get this thing rolling, Cap mess out just a small thing.
Oh, it's small.
Yeah.
Nah,
Don't do it like that, Cap.
That ain't that small, but yeah, we're missing old Tig.
Winner.
Tig is in Japan, in Tokyo.
Tokyo drifting.
Tig in Tokyo right now.
Yeah.
Which is
the Tokyo drifting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he is, man. That's I'm actually jealous, man.
You jealous?
Yeah, I would have loved to have been there right now. We could have had the whole lecture hall in Tokyo.
Imagine the lecture hall in Tokyo, man.
Yeah.
Listen, all us Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sure he's gonna come back. So y'all stay tuned, because when Tig get back, he's gonna have some stories for y'all.
Oh, I'm sure.
We got to screen them though. You know what I mean? We're gonna screen them stories first, and then we'll give them to y'all. That sound good. Sound like a plan.
Sound like a plan. I like Cap.
Yeah. So we got some. We got a few things we're gonna talk about. Some different topics. First thing to jump off the episode, what I really want to kind of discuss, not really spend too much time on it, is just things going on here locally in our community, and it's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Just the things that's going on, like at our malls. Like we can't even take kids to the malls anymore and feel safe to go in there and have fun and hang out, shop, and that's what you're supposed to do. But apparently, these ignorant folks are just turn it into their own little clout chasing platform, you know what I mean? And just straight ignorant, you know what I'm saying? And the tragedy that happened with the shooting was real close to my family, and just to see like my daughter hurt over it because she lost a family member in it. It was really, really, really touching. Made me, think about a lot of things that's going on.
It's tough, bro.
Made me think about a lot of things going on in life. And the fact that, you can be anywhere at any time. Somebody's ignorance will put anybody, in danger. And then also is definitely, going in my head, like, what can you do? And you never know what's going to happen at any given time, but it's like, what can you do? And sometimes you feel helpless. You can't do nothing. So I'm thinking like, some of our listeners or anybody, Marshall, you, Rich, you know, y'all, any kind of input is good. Because I'm like my now it's like we got to focus on, definitely got to keep focusing on a young man that's out here in the streets, that's living this different life than what we was living when we was coming up.
Right.
Yeah, and I definitely don't know what's going on through their heads to for them to put themselves in the position that they are, or what's going on in the homes. I don't even want to guess what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I just feel like, you know, if we can use our stories and you know, the platforms that we have to try to reach as many young men as we can to step up to be better people before they end up doing something tragic and making big mistakes.
And
I'm gonna take it back. Cap. I'm gonna catch it off while I think about it, man. Like you said, making them better people. I think a big thing is, man, the younger generation. I don't think they respect. They don't respect life, man. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
I think a lot of them clout chasing. Not even clout chasing, just social media. You know what I'm saying? They the more likes and all the comments and shit that they can get, the followers, man. So they go out and do dumb shit because most of the generation is out there doing bad. The idiots putting it out there on social media.
Putting it out there right on social media just to get likes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's a big influence on it, man.
Or you can even go back way back when we was younger. I remember, you know, come my day, you know, going to the mall or the skating rings. Our parents had no problem dropping us off at the mall or the skating ring for a couple hours, have fun, just be outside at 8 o'clock.
Right.
And you can't do that now with all the stuff that's going on. From what y'all said, is the young generation don't got no respect for life anymore. And that's why it's good to have a platform like this, because we all then did different things. Yeah. Cap, Rich, myself, Tig, NFL, college, you know, so on and so
NASCAR,
on.
You know what I'm saying?
NASCAR. So it's good to see young brothers that doing positive things get together, you know, because when they say you are what you hang around. You know, so if young kids watching me, Cap, Richie, they be like, man, you know, something I like what those guys doing. I want to be like that. You know, because those guys, they still cool. Because I think now with the social media and, you know, everybody want to be cool. Right, you know what I mean? Everybody want to be in the videos at the mall and all that. Yeah. And it ain't even about that. You know, it's about being happy, being respectful. And the way we raise our kids, it just need to be more brothers like us raising their sons and daughters the same way. And I think we'll be in a better place.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. I don't know. Like I said, I know we talk to each other a lot. We whether it be about parenting, you know, within our own kids or some other kids that we know, but you know, we talk about it a lot. I really would love to hear from some of the listeners, you know, and get the input on there. You know what I mean? Y'all can catch us on Facebook at the Lecture Hall Podcast or IG Lecture Hall Podcast, and really, truthfully, you know, some people's commented already. Really encourage you guys to get on there and get active in it, because it helps us. And at the end of the day, we're gonna get out here in the community and help some folks out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and move on to these, because it's a new year. It's 2020.
Yes, sir.
And maybe as a whole podcast, we'll start off that's what our resolution, to make a change this year. 2020. How about you, Marshall?
What you got, Marshall?
Yeah, I'm gonna just do like everybody else, man. I want to be president in the next couple of years. Okay. If that sound about right, or you know, millionaire. I mean that sound. Or maybe playing the NBA. No, playing the NBA. That's what I want to do. I'm playing the NBA. That sound about right, Rich? You know? Yeah. Hey, all that jibber jabber, because that's all I be seeing on my social media.
Is that what they posting? Man.
You're right, though. You're right, man.
You know. And that's
unrealistic resolutions is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, basically at the end of the day, man, it just give people, lazy people. I said give lazy people a chance to go out there and post all the great things they're gonna do or hope to accomplish throughout the year, and they may do it for maybe a week or two, a day or two, and then at the end of the day, they fall back into that same boat. It's just a waste, but it get people attention at that time. The new year, obviously, and we all know.
Yeah.
But on the serious note, for me, just being better than I was the previous year. At the end of the day, in all categories, from financial, a father, a lover, and so on and so on. So just being better than I was. Hey, Rich, you gotta understand. I just got engaged, bro. So she gotta hear that, man. I gotta let her know. I'm trying to be better than I was last year.
Mr. Lover Man, Mother, Mr. Lover Man.
Oh God, yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh man, I want to. Okay, that's cool, man. I'm gonna pick that up. I want to be a better lover too, man.
There you go. See, there you go, cat man.
Yeah, that's me. Oh man. Spread love. Spread love. 2020.
That's what it's about.
2020, man. I mean, just to be here for 2020 is it's a blessing. You know what I mean? We got Rich. You tell me your resolutions. What's your resolution?
I'm on a whole. I wouldn't even say it's just for 2020 or whatever, man. I kind of went to a different mind state probably a couple of years ago. Just been working on it, man. Just becoming more financially literate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Of how to learn about money, how money works, how to let money work for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just looking at different ways to invest in real estate, business. You know what I'm saying? Like we said earlier. You know what I'm saying? All of us got our hand in something else other than our day job. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big thing. Like I tell folk all the time, like, bro, I'm trying to retire by the time I'm 50.
Yes, sir.
That don't mean I want to sit on my ass and do nothing. But, you know what I'm saying, I want to be, you know what I'm saying, what they call financially free to go and do whatever the hell I want to do.
Free and fitty.
You know what I'm saying? And have my money still bringing in more money for it. That's where I'm at, man.
50 the new 20 too, by the way. So that's big. That's a big deal, man.
What you mean, like Curtis? You mean like Curtis Jackson is a new 20?
Yeah, there you go.
What you got, Cap?
My I used to be like, man, next year this and that. This. I try to make my year whenever the new year come around, just be a blessing to see another year. As far as like a resolution, I try to keep the same focus throughout the year. Like, y'all know me, I'm always trying to improve on anything that I'm doing, right? And it's just to wait till December 31st just to say, okay, I'm gonna do this or do that. I don't really do it like that. So
that's for lazy folks.
Yeah. So like my goal is to have a successful entertainment business, and that pretty much started last about 2 years ago when I started getting equipment, photography equipment, videography equipment, and then with us launching a podcast, you know what I'm saying? So we're reaching these little milestones within each year. But this year is just to really improve on everything, and just to really, really make an impact with Cap Houston Productions, right? So
Cap Houston.
Yeah. So that's number one. Number two is to always keep the business mind growing. You know what I mean? Whether it be the landscaping. Keep on growing it slowly, and you know what I'm saying. In whatever comes up, might be another restaurant in the making. You know what I'm saying. Might be another bar in the making, but whatever.
Flamingo. Let's do it, baby.
Flamingos. Hold on. I got something for you.
Yeah.
That's me playing. Buddy. That's me playing with the new board there.
Hey man, we get Will Johnson be the bouncer too whenever you decide to do that too, Cap.
Yeah.
Lil Will.
Bounce him on up out of there,
Lil
brother.
Will. Oh man.
Lil Will.
Because y'all, but you're talking about New Year's. Dude. At first, y'all started off with some really superficial New Year's, like playing the NBA, like Marshall. I know you can ball and everything, but man, I don't know. Let's go ahead and change that to maybe shoot that halftime shot from the when they call you that. Go to the game.
So basically, you want me to go as a fan.
Hope they pick you to shoot that shot. Then so that can happen. You know what I mean? So
and what Cal trying to say, that's more realistic. The more realistic goal. Go to a game, they pick you. You should have court shot. You're just talking jibber jabber when you're still staying with your parents. You got a car. Yeah, get out the house first before you start posting all these big, what a big deal you're gonna be in 2020.
Right.
Baby steps. So for all you guys out there or women flexing on the gram or Facebook or Twitter, get out your parents' house first. Come on, do that.
Yeah.
Or get you a 2005. Honda Accord or something. We get you to point A to point B,
Or you can get you a 09 what was it French Montana guy?
A Bugatti. Yeah,
Bugatti. Yeah, get your 09 Bugatti like French Montana.
But it's crazy. It's crazy, Cap. You got 2 millionaires.
Yeah.
Even though French Montana brought a 08 Bugatti,
but
it's still worth $1 million.
But he's paying it for 60. But 60 months?
He long and so y'all know the difference is 50 and French Montana. They had this long time beef. They going at it. I think French and went and brought a Bugatti 08 and he leased it or whatever the case may be, 60 months or something like that.
Right.
Where 50 buys car straight out cash. He bring the suitcase to you, he get his car and he gone. And French Montana was yapping about, I'm the first one with a Bugatti. And then 50 was like, yo, at 08? And not only with the 08, you leased it?
Leasing it.
And man, you making yourself look like a clown. So 50 went and copped the 2020. Cash paid for.
Can you imagine how that much money, Rich, when you can just...
that's, man, I was just sitting here thinking about that.
Yeah.
That's way too much money, man.
When you get...
I ain't mad at them at all, but man,
I know.
These boys, they're going to buy just to talk jump to each other.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to get my phone bill low, and they over here fighting about $1 million cars.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Hey, but at least they have fun with it and they're lighthearted with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
because somebody...
It ain't going overboard. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't in their feelings. It ain't as bad as some of these cats though.
No, you're right. No, you're right because the thing is, every time, as soon as they start hitting the waves, that little arguing and shit they be doing, I'll be like, somebody got an album coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And guess what? Tell them, Cap.
French Montana should just drop.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And he put out a song 4 years ago with somebody on his album. How you put a song out 4 years ago and it's on your album? And that album, it went up from like in the 500s on the top something and like number 39. So little stuff like
worked.
that.
Yeah, it
works.
Hey, it's working.
Man, I recorded a song 10 years ago with somebody. I'm going to drop that.
Go ahead.
Back in the MySpace days, man. I'm getting ready to find that thing, drop that thing. I'm going to drop it for y'all.
And I think Power just came out too. Power just came out as well. So that
the final season.
So
Power stay getting canceled, dropped, coming back, re-release. 50 smart. You know what he's doing,
business move. Business move, man.
Yeah,
businessman.
Them boys business minded. If Power coming back, if Power coming back, it's just their final year, we're gonna need something else to watch. They need to bring back the Martin Lawrence show.
Man, listen, and I didn't watch all the episodes
with all the original characters.
All the original characters. That'd be great. Because that night when I get
that's gonna work.
Oh, what do you think?
they might not move like they used to, but it'd be pretty entertaining.
You think Gina come back?
Rick.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And Martin,
I don't know. Martin Cap, what's going on with that Gina and Martin thing now?
Hey, but Martin What Martin looked like he still got on his Big Mama costume.
hey, Cap, man, the boy eat good, man. He eat good.
He got them. Martin got them chipmunk cheeks.
And actually, the Big Mama, I think when that era, it did it for him. He ain't went back, bro. Actors can, actors can lose weight, gain weight, but the Big Mama did it to him, bro.
Yeah,
he just couldn't get back right.
I saw him in the previews of the Bad Boys. I saw him in previews of Bad Boy. I was like, oh man, he got his Big Mama costume on.
Look like he got pig feet in both jaws.
And that's what it is, just the jaws, man. It's just a jaw. I guess when you get older, man, everything just fill up.
Nah, Cap, you can't say that, Cap. Man, yeah.
But Martin about 60, 65, man. I ain't got that far.
Martin, come on, Cap. Come on, Cap. Hey, Cap over here capping, man.
Martin caught.
he capping over here.
Martin caught Morgan Freeman, man.
Boy, stop.
Morgan Freeman ain't never been young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Morgan Freeman been 85 years old for the last 40 years.
Forever.
Yeah. I remember he was like in the old Robin Hood, man. He still look old. I say, God, dog.
Hey, that's God, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
But Gina, I think doing that peak of Martin show, him and Gina, they had a little altercation or some sex harassments, and the show ended up getting canceled. And I think Martin just came clean, recently about the show and the sex harassment. And at the end of the day, he was just like, man, all of it is BS. And people thought that he was canceled, but he decided not to do the show no more because of all those allegations. Right. And I think still to this day, he said he'll see Gina, out here in the day. He speak to her. They got a mutual respect for each other.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. But during that time, Gina was like, I still do the show, but I don't want to be nowhere around Martin. So
hey, but is that I ain't saying nobody right or wrong taking no side, but her saying she would still do the show, does that say that maybe nothing really was going on? If she's willing to still do the show, because if you do the show, you have to interact with Martin.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna happen, dog. So
what if she had a relationship at the time and she was with a jealous dude that told her y'all gonna have to stop doing these scenes together or something like that, and she didn't probably say that to that extent, but was like, no, I still do the show, but I can't do this or that.
And that's the way to keep up with a story, because this went to court and all. So you can't backtrack and say that, you if you said it, then you got to go forward. And I think that's why Martin decided to just kill. Just my opinion. I could be wrong, but after the dust settled, because both sides had reached settlements and agreement. Yeah. But after the dust had settled, when Martin, I think, maybe was hurt or felt bad about the situation, he was like, "Nah, I ain't coming back. Nah, I'm done. I'm with it." And for Gina to say, "Yeah, I do the show and still make money, but I ain't gonna be around Martin."
Rich, why you think he brought it up now though?
Well, I think did he bring it up? I think he got asked. Yeah.
Oh, he got asked.
It was an interview. Some interview he was in.
Yeah, in a GQ interview, yep. And when the person asked to explain why the successful sitcom ended after 5 seasons, he said Martin responded, "Well, how can I say this? It was just time to end. Let's just put it that way. It was at that time." There was some things that's being said. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he answered it. But it scrolled down and I see that it said what's this in 2018, you know what I'm saying, they very happy, you know what I'm saying, reconciliation and all of this. So they cool or whatever, man. So yeah. And I guess it said Martin said we don't need to talk about something that just didn't happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And always say Martin's 54. He ain't hit 60 yet.
I mess with Martin. Hey, Martin reached your millionaire by 50 plan, brother.
Oh yeah, he did that. So what you say, Rich? Time heal people? You think?
Man, I think so. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think, dog. That cast, they spent every damn day together, probably most of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you already know they got to be kind of tight. You know what I'm saying? And then all of them, they were young too, so you know that's got to be kind of like family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You already know everybody have issues with family. You know what I'm saying? Heads or whatever. But like you said, time heals, dog. You know what I'm saying? And hell, bygones be bygones. Cause man, life too short to be on that bull.
Right.
That's true.
Man?
That's
So,
true.
Right,
Yeah,
but there's a lot of good shows that even In Living Color was a good show back then, and paved the way for a lot of artists.
right.
And everything just going back to like Power, everybody love it, but like you said, everything got to come to an end at some point. And I think with the Power deal though, this thing is going out on a high. I think that's a business move that they're trying to make right there.
Yeah, just leave the buzz where it's at. Right?
Yeah.
I agree with you. And Cap, piggyback something on you said earlier about the Martin and Gina situation. Maybe had a jealous husband.
Yeah.
Just reading up in the strip, Gina has said when she separated from her husband, Martin actually gave her a call to reconnect with her. You know, so maybe that may be some actual factual stuff in there.
Yeah, that's usually how relationship stuff, play out. And especially like Rich said, they spend so much time together. The cast, and they spend that much time together. Say like Tommy and Pam, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They argue, but then some episodes they liked each other.
They were together.
Yeah. So with all that time, you never know what be going on behind scenes, you know what I'm saying? So with your outside relationships, just watching.
We're checking that out.
Watching you all the
like,
time.
hey, bro, you see, man, I don't know, man. Look, or maybe you think Mark might try to dabble back in double back?
Yeah.
You think he try to double back? But nah, I get it though. Because even, you don't see Gabrielle Union out there no more. After she got married to Dwayne Wade, she was one of the biggest black actors that was. But you don't see her in all these movies or shows no more. You see her here and there, but not the movies like she used to make. So I get it. It makes a lot of sense.
But Marcia, you know she they did that show on HGTV when she was flipping houses.
Yeah, with her and D-Wade, yeah. But D-Wade her and D-Wade, yeah.
Yeah, she switched her whole joint up, dog.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
But that stuff bullshit because they don't be flipped. They don't be lifting up no hammer. They don't be lifting up no hammer to flip no house.
No. Hey, she was just throwing money at that time.
Yeah.
Throwing money at it.
Just keeping the name relevant. That's it. That's all.
Making a good show. Yeah, that TV, man. They do it for TV. Whereas we right here at the lecture hall, we come straight from the bottom right here. This is what you call getting it out the mud.
You see it?
You see it on the come up.
Yes, sir.
So if y'all want to relate to some real folks that's been there where you been, then you're at the right place, the lecture hall.
And it's for all y'all, so y'all know. All y'all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, hold up though, Rich. We need to get on these sports, man, because we getting close to Super Bowl. And speaking of that, but why is it that by that time, like they make the radios and TV, they can't even a lot of people you can't say Super Bowl, but we gonna say Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. I'm behind you.
Yeah, because they can't sue us because we ain't got enough money for them that they taking that anyway. So.
Super Bowl.
But anyway, we got a few things going on in the NFL that is kind of it's kind of cloudy, about the whole Super Bowl teams and NFL team situation, because people starting to notice, especially in the black community, that there's not a lot of head coaches being coming to the league.
Well, tell them how you feel then, Cap.
I'm just pointing out what I see, what I'm seeing, and they're just saying it's not a lot of black coaches coming in through the league. It can't. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Cap.
I was going to say it can't be because they're not good enough. It can't be that there are not enough applying for the jobs.
Oh, it's out there.
Because I know there has to be. I don't know any personal. I know there has to be some black coaches that are capable of running an organization, and I know there's plenty that are in the sport that are well enough that would love to have the job as a head coach of one of these teams. Understand there's not a lot of teams out there, but this is something to look into. Marshall, you've been there.
Yeah. And
you played for a black coach.
I did. I played for Mike Tomlin, great coach. Shout out to Mike, man. Actually went to Pittsburgh. They hooked me up. I took the fiance. We had a great time. Played against the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Obviously, we cut their ass, and at the end of the day, went back home. But but at the end of the day, what we trying to get across is, don't get us wrong. There are a lot of black coaches in the NFL, but we talking about Pacific head coach, because I played for 3 organizations: Pittsburgh, the Rams, and Oakland. And in all of those teams, it was plenty black coaches around, maybe a linebacker coach or a special team coach or, assistant or something like that.
Yeah.
We got that. So we don't want to take away from that. But what we are saying is there are not a lot of black head coaches in the NFL. And I think out of 32 teams, I think that maybe was 3 3 black head coaches in the league, if they ain't got fired already. I mean, y'all can do the research. Say that again, Rich.
It's 3 black
and an Hispanic
minority.
Yeah.
4 minority if you include Ron Rivera.
Exactly. Yeah. And he just got fired and got picked right back up. So at the end of the day, he, I just think when a black coach do get fired, it's a little harder for him to get another head. Not saying that he won't get a job in the NFL, because I'm sure he will, but a head coaching job.
Job.
Yeah, it'll be tough for him. And the fact that we got so many, black players in the NFL, I think that should be more, black head coaches getting the credit.
It seems, it seems like, and it's a, it's a touchy subject, but I'm the type of person, like, when these issues come up, that y'all got to understand is, black and white, it's okay to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing, has nothing to do with, what side, whose side you're on, this and that. But the conversation is nothing wrong with having a conversation. And we've noticed, you got to notice these patterns when it comes to, throughout the years in every sport, these patterns of minorities trying to get in and trying to be a part of it. I mean, everybody loves football.
Yep. And
in each position, there's always been that that small area of where it is hard for a minority to get a position, and that used to be the quarterback position as well. Because the quarterback is that leader of the team.
Yep. Smartest guy on the team.
Yeah, and pretty much it all comes down to leadership roles.
Yes, sir.
Period. So a lot of players have eventually had to make their positions, they have to be leaders within their positions. And even before that, like defensive players wasn't that much, but now you got, even like with Ray Lewis, really, really big defensive leader. And then to not have that many black coaches in these leadership positions, when you got great leaders out, out there and in the sport, this makes you wonder, why, what's going on? Are there not that many avenues getting up there, like?
And of course, you get a backlash from like that, because you was like, man, these black players, they successful, under their coach.
Right.
Or this coach had this accolade. He went to college and done this and done that. But we're not really talking about that area, because I know there's plenty black coaches out there that want to be head coaches and
just don't get the chance.
Don't get the chance and opportunity because they just overshadow by sons and friends.
So you're saying this stuff kind of starts like in midget league ball, from where coaches in communities, you know what I'm saying? Then you got coaches' sons, and then when you get to high school stuff. But I mean, I personally know in my community in Mooresville that black coaches coaching a minor league team, and you got other teams that are what happens is a lot of the neighborhood kids end up going playing with the black coach.
Yeah.
So that team gets a lot of minorities there because of the coach being black there.
Yeah.
The other teams are a little more mixture of culture, right? But it's like the community is so like, it's crazy how that team with the most minority on it was hard to get practices.
Oh yeah.
On
Oh,
different fields and was getting kicked off of certain, like bouncing around. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
real crazy how that was all going on at the time. But then some of the other teams were helping this organization. It's a crazy story.
Still going today.
But it happens.
Still,
you know what I'm saying?
Still going today.
So moving all the way up to the NFL, multi-billion-dollar industry, there's definitely some little bit of foul play here and there when it comes to personnel. So
it started at the top, man, and I want to take it back because it's been going down for a minute. And if you go back to the movie Any Given Sunday,
Yep.
y'all know that movie, right?
yeah,
Steaming Willie Beeman, dog. That's my dude.
Willie Beeman.
Willie Beeman.
He said, "Hell, I probably would have been a candidate if I wasn't being like steaming so much."
Yeah.
A little bit longer.
Oh, you was throwing up it before the game.
No, I ain't throw up. I was.
Hey, T.O. was in that movie too, man. Dancing in the
Yeah, he
background.
was.
Oh,
Yeah, he
man.
was. But he said it's the scene him and Al Pacino. They was at his house.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was having the talk with Coach.
Nice. It was a nice house too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, what percentage of the league is black? And he was like 75%. And this is Willie asking the coach the question.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, how many black coaches?" He said, "Not many." He said, "How many black owners?" No, he said, "How many black general managers?" None.
Zero.
He said, "How many black owners?" None. He said, "I want you to think about that." You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
deep.
said maybe it's not racism, maybe it's just places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was reading a lot of this stuff online, man, and the owners, man, they just saying like maybe the owners just feel comfortable with a head coach that looks like them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not saying that is what it is, but that's something you have to bring up, dog, because all of us have played the game. You know what I'm saying? Marshall played for the team
Yeah.
whose owner they named the Rooney Rule after.
Yep,
You
the
know what
Rooney
I'm
Rule.
saying?
There you go. Yeah,
And,
you go. Now you talking, Rick.
And they're not even enforcing it. You know what I'm saying? They enforced it for those first, when it started in 03.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they started enforcing it. But it died off because you look, a couple years ago, 2018,
Yeah.
they had, how many black coaches hired? I think 5. And 3 of them, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, here it is. They put 8 black coaches. They had 8 black coaches in the league in
Yeah.
2018,
Mm.
and 5 of them got fired that year. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
a couple of them after my man Steve Wilkes, shout out App State, he was fired after 1 season.
Yeah.
Short leash.
You know what
And we
I'm saying?
talk about that all the time. That short leash you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, and he had worst defense in the league, a rookie quarterback that wasn't worth a damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't get his man time to even put his system on anything together. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at the highest this year. You
Mhm.
go, the New York Giants going to hire a wide receiver coach, dog. Head coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm done, man. I'm done. Cause it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah. Hey, hire Tony Dungy, man. He's still out there.
Yeah,
He ready to coach.
Man, Tony.
Come on.
Tony too old, man.
Tony out. No, he out there, man. He ready to go.
Hey, they still got Marvin Lewis was out there
Yep.
and Jim Caldwell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They were who they thought they were.
Huh?
What my guy named Rick? They exactly who we thought they were.
Who that?
Yeah. Who that
What's-
man?
What's the? It was the Chicago coach, black head coach at the time, if I'm not mistaken. That commercial.
Oh, you talking about? Oh no, you talking about Denny?
That's who it was. That's who it was. That's who it was. That's who
No,
it was.
man. Hey, R.I.P. Denny Green, man. R.I.P. Denny Green.
Oh man, classic.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's crazy if you want somebody with experience. They out there, and then you out here hiring a dude that was barely gonna get the Mississippi State job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
You know what I'm saying? So
you know what's crazy though, Rich, man? You got with the head coaches, it is what it is. You got, but at the end of the day, the people who actually coaching these players
Yeah.
are blacks. You know, black especially
right.
linebacker coaches,
You're right.
defensive line coach.
Yeah.
You know, go check it out.
Hey,
Yeah.
Running back coaches.
Running back, there there it is. You know, so
You're right.
The top offense, well, the second top offense in the league, Kansas City,
Mhm.
offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy.
there you
They're
go.
running back in the league.
There you
You
go.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So Byron Leftwich down there in Tampa, offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
I didn't know that, Rick.
Hey,
I didn't know that.
I'm telling you, man. Teams need to start getting these offensive coordinators. Offensive coordinators right now are making some good head coaches.
I agree.
They're doing it because that's what the game at right now.
Yeah,
Of course you'll say that. Of course you'll say that, Rick.
yeah. I
Hey,
got
but it is though, Marshall.
Well, you
Hey,
know-
ain't nobody running out for.
Well, you know why I'm saying
But
that. You know why I'm
I
saying
know
that.
what
though?
Cap. I know exactly where Cap going. I know exactly where Cap going with it.
What up?
You can understand why that the
man,
offense
we-
is going the way it is.
Because we done tested it out with Shanahan, man. Yeah, man. You had them offensive coordinators, man. They show some life to your organization.
Yeah. Well, actually, me and Cap thinking a little different because the only reason why I say the direction the offense is going, man, you got 4 black quarterbacks in the playoffs. I don't think that ever happened.
It's the first.
That's the first, Rich.
I think so. Is it?
Okay, we got Mahomes.
Yep.
We got Lamar.
Yep.
Yep.
Boy out of Seattle,
Who else we got?
Wilson, Russell.
Russell. And
And you got
That Clemson boy.
Yep, old Deshaun.
Yep.
yep.
Old goat, Deshaun.
Yeah.
Stand at the top of the hill.
This show.
Yeah. Hey, and 3 of them in the AFC. And that's a good chance somebody gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Oh, without a
Hey.
doubt.
The AFC tough, boy.
You know what I'm saying? 3
Hey.
of them, dog.
Hey, guess what though? Hey, Jimmy Garoppolo, he black too, man.
Jimmy G.
Hey, everybody, Cap 49ers fans. So, hey, Cap 49ers fan. Man.
Hey, Jimmy G, look at him real good, man. Look at
He
Jimmy
got
G
some
real
swag
good.
about him. He got a swag about himself.
Yeah, we got you, Jimmy. We got you.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The 49ers, man, that whole team be swagged out. They
Hey,
be swagged out.
do you see what the receivers showed? Sanders bought them all robes. Brought them all robes
Oh, man.
when they showed up to the what was it, the Saints game? No, when they showed up to Seahawks, when they showed up to Seattle, they all had robes on.
robes.
Yeah, they all had robes
Yeah.
on,
Them
man.
boys living, man. They having
Yeah.
fun. They out there in the bay having
Hey,
fun.
you right.
They was all Louis Vuitton robes, I think.
Ooh, Louis.
Hey, well, last time we heard about the Louis was the what's my boy, the baby. He beat somebody
Oh, man.
in the Louis store. He's still out there beating people, man. He need to calm down.
On that video,
baby.
video came up. They just
Nah,
dropped.
he
Yeah,
wasn't fighting.
Oh, he wasn't fighting?
yeah, they proved it.
Nope.
The video showed up that proved that he was innocent. Like ain't have nothing to do with what was going on.
He maybe didn't put a hand on him, but he
So, you
probably
know,
said he probably told his boys, like,
Hey,
hey,
come
there
on.
you go, right there, go to the promoter right there, go
but
touch him up a little
But
bit.
that promoter said, well, he accused the wrong person. Then he know he's looking for money. He should have picked the right
He
one.
should have
out.
picked the right one.
But they took his cell phone and $80, and he gonna say the baby did it.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know what he get?
Of course.
Wah, wah. He
man.
paid the price for that, then.
Yeah, he paid the price.
You know, so
We paid the price for that, man. But that's the thing. When you get to that point in your career, you just gotta realize people gonna be coming at you.
Yeah, they gonna come at you, dog.
But he's got a blessing coming, around him. Because like I said, when they arrested him, then he already had a one in Texas, so
Yeah.
he still got, he still ain't in the full clear, but just on that one incident.
yeah, I just even though like he doing his thing out here, but I do hope he slow down a little bit because I don't want him to end up like a 6ix9ine or Bobby Shmurda or any of those guys.
But the thing is, maybe it ain't even because the last thing came up when he came to Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was straight up harassment right there.
It was. That man was inside doing the show.
Yeah,
I agree, but when you promote yourself some way, they don't. Oh, he this, he that, he do this, he do that. Even when I think he had like marijuana, just throwing it was fake though,
Yeah.
but he was throwing it in the crowd.
Yeah, I see what you said.
You know what I mean? So when you promote yourself
but-
like that,
Yeah, but they out there touching that man's car when he wasn't even in the car.
but Rich,
Yeah, yeah.
He
Rich,
wasn't even there. He was
Rich.
inside.
Hey, listen. Think about what society we live in today. That's normal. That's normal. That's normal.
You're right. Hey, I wasn't saying. I wasn't saying. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Hey, he putting pressure on
And
the
he putting the
industry.
pressure. And he putting the pressure. He making noise out here. And he black. No, and nothing against nobody, but
Yeah.
I mean, when you talking about the black entertainment, that first person you're gonna hear is about the baby.
The thing
He making noise out here.
The thing is, that's like you said, it's entertainment, and then nobody talked about the 300 kids he bought Christmas gifts.
Yeah, they ain't gonna talk about that
early that day
Yeah.
in the community. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's tough. Tough being on top. Hey,
But
y'all-
shout out to the baby though.
But that's how I'm saying. When the lecture hall blow up, man, they gonna be they gonna be running in every time we do a show in the studio, just busting through busting through the studio, man.
Man. Yeah.
Hey.
And we get to cutting up in here. We tear up a whole lot of shit in here, man.
Hey, Rich, you gotta see. Hey, Marshall in here was bling on too, man.
Hey, Rich,
Marshall
boy.
got
Hey, Rich, man. Hey, Rich.
Marshall got the new. Yeah, he got the New Year drip on, man.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
Hey.
I got a bead bracelet on, bro. I got a bead.
Marcus got on his Christmas stuff.
Christmas drip. As I said, it's shiny. Boy.
Hey, boy. Hey, listen, this watch I got here, I bought this in college and I hid it from my mom for about a year and she already knew. I was dumb enough, the payments I was making on it, it was going straight to the high. And she already knew.
Hey, boy, you spent that Pell Grant money?
Yeah, well, a little savings account, but yeah, I dabbed in it a little bit.
Man, I'm gonna have to edit that out now. You get Marshall in trouble.
I know, right?
Have to get the IRS on him, man.
But yeah, she pulled my card too, man. It's all good. I love you, Mom. It's all good.
Oh man,
Yeah.
boy, you stupid.
Hey, Rich,
What I'm doing?
what you heard? You say you heard something about LeBron James.
Boy, look at the time.
Come on, Rich. Talk to me, Rich. What you got? Talk to me, Rich.
Good, man. Hey, I want to hear what you got to say about LBJ because I ain't big on this old NBA. Mark, I try to watch a game. I try to watch an NBA game. I ain't gonna lie, over Christmas break. Mark,
Yeah.
I watched a half a quarter.
I mean, let's go 50 points already.
72 3-point attempts. Nobody shot nothing down the paint.
We work outside out now, man. Start on the outside, end on the outside. I won't even take it ain't inside out no more.
I saw they threw the center of the ball. He pulled up outside the 3-point line. I turned the TV off.
LeBron did that.
Man, LeBron pulled up a half court.
Yeah. But that's the days.
Pulled up a half court.
Hey, Rick, we ain't even talk. Something, Rick. We ain't even talking about that right now. But we just talking about LeBron James, Associated Press, athlete of the decade over Tom Brady.
Hey.
Kobe Bryant,
Of course,
Tiger Woods.
everybody over. Well, I don't know.
There you go.
You can't put like one season and take Tom Brady out the thing, man.
It's a decade, over the past 10 years. He do so much, man. It's hard to deny that guy. From an award like that, that's a big time award, man. That's big time.
I'm gonna make you happy right here. I'm gonna show respect. Hey, I like LeBron. I'm just a Jordan guy, but I mess with LeBron. Check this out. Over the past since 2009, 2010 season, this is what he's been averaging, for points. Here we go. 29.7.
Yeah.
26.7.
Yeah.
27.1. 26.8. 27.1. 25.3. 25.3. 26.4. 27.5. 27.5. And this year he's averaging 25.1. And this man averaging
10.3.
10.8. No, 10.8.
Assists. Oh yeah.
Oh, his assists always been up.
Yeah.
Yo,
But he leading the league in assists. He leading the league in assists. So he's a pass first guy.
I ain't mad. Hey, man, check this out, Mark. That man shooting 55% from the field. I ain't mad at him.
And they say he can't shoot, Rick. They say he can't shoot.
From the field.
I give respect where respect due. I respect LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I think he got the male athlete of the decade because of what he do on and off the court.
I agree.
He he real big off the court, man. With that school he started, all the charities, man. Like Pluto's to LeBron, man.
Appreciate it, Pluto. So, hey, folks, y'all heard it yourself. Rich say LeBron James is a better player than Michael Jordan. Give it up, y'all. Appreciate it, Rich. Drop a bomb. Yeah,
they laughing about that one. They laughing about that one.
Yeah, right. Hey, Rich, man, you out with me, man. I don't care what they say about you.
Hey, Marshall, you just wait till that documentary, that 10-part documentary come on.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Hey, I want to see it too.
Hey, we watch this in lecture. Cap can put a big screen down.
Yeah, we'll put a screen down.
We'll put a screen down.
Yeah, about them Bulls.
Yeah, that's gonna be big, man.
Them Bulls.
Mike Pippen,
Doubles.
old Dennis Rodman. I was watching Dennis Rodman the old game, man. He was ferocious, man.
Hey,
He was a dog.
I mean,
Dennis Rodman didn't care.
He was a dog.
like, man.
Mike stood up for him too. Mike,
Yeah.
that was Mike's boy. He was like,
Yeah,
Phil.
Mike the one that wanted him.
Yeah, he was like, Phil, don't worry about him. They said Dennis Rodman showed when he wanted to. Half the time, they said half the time he stayed messed up until game time.
Game time.
Mike told Phil, don't even worry about it. We need him.
We need it. Bro, he was ferocious. He was ferocious, man.
He was a dog. Didn't have to score.
Didn't have to score. Hey, how many points did Dennis Rodman have in his last 10 years of his time? What he averaged?
He probably averaged 3 points, 12 rebounds.
Yeah, he
Hey, man, leave Dennis alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up that man's stats.
Hey, so Rich, who you rather have, Ben Wallace or Dennis Rodman?
Woo. I'm taking Rodman, dog.
Rodman?
Yeah, I'm taking Rodman, man. Hey, for that man, that's got a career playoff. Wow. Oh, that can't be points. Okay. That man averaged 7.3 points a game in his career.
Oh, man.
Hey, he made for it on the defensive end, though.
Yeah, he did.
But, let's go. He averaged 13 defensive rebounds and 8 defensive rebounds and 5 offensive rebounds.
Yeah. He averaged that?
Yeah.
And Dennis Rodman, what, 6'8", 6'9"? It ain't like he a very big guy.
6'9". No, 6'9" to play the power forward.
Man, and he guard mostly centers, getting in their head.
Yeah.
Doing them in, dog.
That's crazy.
But hell yeah, the worm, man.
The worm. That's what it was.
The worm, yeah.
That's what it was too.
I used to watch this game just to see what his head was gonna look like for that night. It used to be all different. I had all kind of different stuff in his head.
Yeah.
But
he the one made Cisco from Drew Hill
popular.
dye his hair.
Jeez.
Hey, they go a quick one for you. They go Ben Wallace. They got the same as
Oh, I'm sure. That's why I asked for that comparison.
Yeah.
Ben Wallace.
So his career, 5.7 points and 10 rebounds a game, and 1 assist, 1.3 assists.
So there you go. But he probably, I think where Ben Wallace have one edge over is probably block shots.
Yeah.
Over Dennis, because he was a big shot blocker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But overall, I think Dennis probably was the better player. A little more elusive.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dennis would give you a good game too when you ain't even done nothing. Like, damn, this is intros. What are you doing?
Oh man. Man.
Rich, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here, man.
Lecture how.
It was real good to tap in and get you to call in. Appreciate it, man.
It's fun, hell yeah, man. I wish we could have phoned old Oldie.
Yeah, I know.
We don't even know what time zone.
Yeah,
right now.
he might be asleep.
Tokyo drifting, man.
It's 8:30 at night, so it's tomorrow over there.
Oh, it's AM.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hold on, for a sec before we go. Let me see real quick.
Yeah.
What time is it
In Tokyo. Yeah, what time is it in Tokyo?
What time it is over there? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah.
Tokyo Japan.
He ain't home here.
It's 10:30 tomorrow morning.
10:30 AM.
10:30 tomorrow morning.
He gonna be all messed up when he get back. That's like when he come back, it's like driving. It's like flying back to the future
Yeah.
or to the past. He's
I
gonna
know.
be.
Yeah. In a different hemisphere right now.
Yeah, he in the future right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
In the future.
Hey, but hey, Rich.
Tell you living in tomorrow.
Hey, before you get out of here, Rich, man, I saw you the other day, man, and thank you for that jewel you dropped on me, man, about property and real estate and stuff like that.
Oh, what
man.
you do?
You already know.
Oh, what you do, Rich?
He just dropped a nugget in the ear, some business move. Appreciate it,
Talking
man.
about the guns and butter.
Oh, the guns and butter. There
Guns
you go.
and butter.
There you go.
Yeah, you already know it. Guns and butter. Man.
Got you. Well, next time,
Guns and butter.
next time we get back in here, man, let's talk about that, man. Let's educate some folks on the real estate.
You already know it. You
I like
already
it.
know it.
There it is.
Sound good,
All
man.
right,
But I'll
fellas.
catch up with you, brother.
No doubt, man.
Let's go and get out of here. Let's go and get out of here.
All right.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.